Okay, America. Today, we're going to talk about the end of the day, end of days. Okay, let's go down the list right now. We have people, professionals that work at colleges saying we are under threat from an alien invasion. We have the Ring of Fire more active than it has ever been. Mount St. Helens is getting active again. We have Yellowstone. The pressure is getting so bad it's impacting highways miles away. And all of you are complaining about tiny, petty things. Instead of uniting to save the human race, you choose to focus on petty differences. The ignorance of humanity is astounding. The fact that I have to listen here and turn on YouTube and then see some person make a fool of themselves on the internet kind of makes me sad. And you know what? Hopeful that it does make the human race extinct, because then I won't have to listen to any more of your stupidity. None of you are paying attention to the signs. Your government is about to seize power. The American government is getting tired of this. And you Democrats are the main problem. You are. It's the truth. Democrats are the most racist people on the planet. You call everyone else a fascist, but you don't want to let anyone else speak. That's the definition of a fascist. You are an insult to this country. Every last one of you. You are an insult to the American people. And honestly, most of you should be tried for treason. You should. You should be executed for treason. You are encouraging U.S. citizens to commit acts of terrorism, domestic terrorism, by looting and destroying American cities. Now, I call on the Republicans to bring these people up on federal charges. Treason. And Omar, I hope they do kick you out of the country. I wonder how long you're going to survive once you go back to Somalia. They're going to kill you. And honestly, the world will be a better place. Your father was a murderous monster. You are a thief. And I see this, and I say something about it. And I know some of you are going to be like, oh, you're offensive, you're a bad person. No, I'm not. I love my country. I don't care who you worship, who you want to have sex with. I care when you start destroying the thing I grew up loving. I find it offensive that I can't say Merry Christmas to somebody because it might hurt your feelings. I find it offensive that you're trying to outlaw Thanksgiving. I find it offensive that you're trying to take away our constitutional right to bear arms. And I find it highly offensive that you are flying Al-Qaeda and ISIS flags in U.S. City and backing terrorist organizations. Instead of arresting these people for treason, which they are committing, you are committing acts of treason every time you fly that flag in U.S. City. When you start flying communist flags, and half of you don't know what communism is, because if you did, you wouldn't be backing it. You are an offense to this country. You are an offense to the American flag. And that's another thing. That's one of the things that gets me. I remember going to school and having to say the Pledge of Allegiance. And because of one of you bleeding hearted liberals, my nieces and nephews can't say that. It's okay for you to try to force Islam on students, but it's not okay for them to bring a Bible to school. You take down an American flag and you put up a gay flag pride because the American flag is offensive. Let me tell all of you something. The only reason you're able to fly that flag is because of the American flag. That's the truth. None of you want to admit it. And you're being brainwashed by the Democrats. That's the truth. You don't even see what's happening. Every African American civilian who backs up the Democrats, here's a little history lesson for you. Do you know what they were famous for back in the day? They were the KKK. Yeah, the Democrats were the KKK. That's who they were. They were the Night Riders. They tried to stop your rights from passing in the 60s. And you're backing these morons. Seriously? Do you think they care? Let me tell you something. Most Republicans don't care if you're gay. Most Republicans don't care what color you are. I don't. This is America. Home of the free, land of the brave. And you know what I've been saying lately? A bunch of cowards who won't speak up. You insult our military. You sit there and you burn the flag that is the only reason you're able to say half of the things you say. And you say, we are the fascists. The Republicans are the fascists. You Democrats are an abomination. And you know what? I don't like Trump as a person. But I like the fact that he's getting shit done. I love that. I really do. And pretty soon, all of the money you Democrats have stolen, all the acts of terrorism you've committed or backed, you will be brought to justice for. And when that day comes, I'm going to say something. When they execute all of you for treason, I'm going to piss on your graves. Thank you, and God bless America.